Chicago! What is up, society? Welcome back to the ADHD Adventures. You guys come along with me where my ADHD takes me. Buckle up because we're going on a real adventure today. Starting off this adventure as a dead man walking because we had an early train to catch. And no, I'm not asleep. I'm just resting my eyes, okay, before I had to get up and do stuff. Finally rose like the zombies in Thriller. And yes, I was in that video. I was just in the back. Y'all didn't see me. Do not check my credentials. Mind your business. But I'm tired of looking rough. I'll check with y'all when I'm done. And baby, with a little trust, fuss, and fairy dust, look at that. From rigor mortis to gorgeous. And now, baby, the real fuss. Finishing up my packing. Yes. You already know I got ADHD, so you know I do stuff last minute. But you know what? We figured it out. We got everything going. So let's go. Of course, my bestie was doing what besties do, and she dropped me off at the train station, which was absolutely hilarious because my sister showed up at the exact same time as us. Good morning! Not you put on the exact same time as us. My little sister was shocked by the amount of bags that I had, but baby, the key to traveling as an ADHDer is making new environments as comfortable as possible because they're already overwhelming. So I don't care, I always overpack. I just need to show I'm prepared. Prepared for what? Of course, a little moment for the chaos. My sister was mainly just worried that I wouldn't fit my outfits inside of all my suitcases because I had so much stuff because she got us matching outfits for our little mini trip, but you guys will be seeing later on. We were a little bit early for our train, so we had a little bit of waiting to do, but eventually headed out onto the platform. And guys, I did not know that the train that was in the very front was not the one you always get on. We ended up getting on this escalator and going across the tracks. Never did that before. That was super freaking cool. But eventually we ended up getting on the train, and I chose the upper deck because baby, if you ever want a double-decker train, get on the upper deck. I don't know, it's just something about it. It just feels so aesthetically pleasing. Like, I love her. So yeah, then we eventually were making it to Chicago. Now listen, my little sister planned this entire trip, and as a type A, I like to be in control of everything, and she was not really telling me much, so I didn't think that she knew what the heck she was doing. So of course, as a big sister, I had to gaslight her the entire trip. And listen, before y'all judge me, she is a type B introvert with anxiety, so trust me, I had my worries. I said it a little bit when we loaded our things up in the car and headed to the hotel, but baby, at that hotel is my worries were confirmed. But more of that later. We were a bit early for check-in, so our room wasn't ready, so we decided to head out into town and try to get some food. It wasn't long before we came across a Portillo's. There is one in Wisconsin, but I've never had it, so I suggested that we give it a try. The inside was so cute. It's kind of like old retro style. And do not worry, y'all. You already know that I have an ADHD's coming of all the things that I tried. And child, who would we be if we didn't grab us a little treat after we eat? We saw this fancy McDonald's across the street and we had to check it out. I don't know about y'all, but this was the fanciest McDonald's I've ever seen, and it kind of felt unfitting. Regardless, me and Sissy got our ice cream cones and she had a few things to say about her little swirl.
Milwaukee hasn't had chocolate ice cream at any of their McDonald's in like 4 or 5 years plus. I don't fucking know. This shit don't taste like chocolate. It tastes like nutmeg though.
We finished our treat and then started heading back to the hotel, but we had saw Wednesday posters on these buildings, so I had to show you guys. So cute. We stopped at a gas station and get some Powerball lottery tickets that we did not win, child. And then we eventually headed back to the hotel. But guys, I'm running out of time, so I will see you guys in the next part, which should already be up.